Hello, this is Wishingwell and welcome back to SkizzleCraft for another episode. I just got back onto my base and I have discovered a gift. I have a robot Corellis here, and inside the barrel we have cactus, beautiful, and we have an XP head and a Cleo head. Plus we also have a Corellis head. But at the moment I think I might leave him here. He can be my mailbox. Isn't he cute? So today, I thought I would actually do a bit of building. Yes, building. Building's fun. What I want to do is I want to build a smelter. A smelting system. The same as the one on my Let's Play. I like it. It's pretty cool. Doesn't need to be amazingly big. I think I had 6 furnaces and I've got a lot of iron thanks to Kay's taco stand. Thank you very much. So what I need to do is I need to, one, work out where I want to have it. Now, I think it would be good. Actually, maybe we could put it here. It could be a building that comes off this bit of land here. So let's go have a look up the top there and see what bit of land we've got to work with. Okay, here we go. We can clear this up a little bit. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so we can do 2 ways. So there'll be a depositing little minecart possibly down there where we can put in ores and anything else that we want to smelt. And I can have one up here as well. But I want to have it a little hopper chesty minecarty thing. So you put the items in there and then it goes up into the system, gets smelted, and then it gets deposited back down here again. Now that requires a bit of fiddly redstone, but you know, this is what YouTube tutorials are for. And yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start setting up I think a dirt area just to mark out where I want to be. I might flatten this land behind me a little bit, maybe get rid of this little sticky bit up here. I think what I want to do is turn this section here into a warped forest. Because, you know, why not? I need my people. So that will be a warped forest. And I will push this down a little bit. So maybe this here. I think this will be a good level. So I'll just knock this down a bit. Make it sort of come down, not so steep. And I'm going to do a bit of terraforming and come back with a rough area made out in dirt. I just had another idea which I think might work a little bit better than a factory, but we can still do something here as well. What I might do is I might make another big ship and can moor right here, and that is where the furnaces will be. And the furnaces will be down the side of the ship. So when the actual furnaces are doing their furnacey things, it looks like the ship is alight. It'll be a cool visual effect anyway. So let me get to that and let's see what I can build. I've just spent a bit of time off, about 2 weeks, but I'm coming back to actually finish this episode because I feel nice and refreshed and I've been busy building, which is, well, the fun part of Minecraft. You know, if you ever feel tired and you just need to relax, just come in and do some building. And I've done that. So let me show you. Now, I was working on the furnace array, which, as you can see, I have actually completed. So I've made the starting of a ship or a barge, as I'm told. At the moment, as you can see, it's not watertight. And we've got a cool little system up the top there. So what I'm going to do is going to take some coal out of here. And you'll see a minecart. There you go. There he goes. Up and down. Bloop. And he goes up and under the water. I'm going to jump up here quickly. Oh, and there he goes. And the rail's changed and he goes up. And he goes back and there he goes. He's off again. It should be coming down in a minute. There we go. Bloop. Took me a little time, but I did actually finally get this mechanism to work. So there's a detector rail down the bottom, and the minecart comes up the bubble beta. The rail has changed, and he goes up, and then it changes back. So yeah, that works actually really well. And my extensive redstone down here, as you can see, I put a delay in. Now, sure, there's easier, more compact ways of doing it, but hey, I got it to work. And that is the main thing. As long as it works and does what you want it to do, then it's fine. It doesn't need to be all fancy dancy, but I got this to work and I'm happy with that. And I've got another little minecart over here where it's on a system where if the minecart is filled, then it runs on its own, but if it's not, then you pull this lever and off he goes. And he's heading back down there. And he'll come up here, through there, turns, and goes back all the way down there. Now to turn it off, we go back over here quickly. Oh, there he is. And he'll go around the corner and he'll stop in his perfect position. Very happy how this turned out. I got a little crazy with the the bricks, but I've used them through a little bit more industrial sort of looking. So that is my smeltery. The building is not complete, but it works. And I'll finish the building off in a bit. This actual bubble tower will be my way of getting up and down. If I need to go down and check anything, I can use this, but I haven't actually hooked it up yet. It initially was for the to deposit the items into the furnace, but it was taking way too long for it to do the whole circuit, and I wasn't getting enough items in there. There was like one item, and then it wasn't doing it properly. So I changed it over, and now it's going to be an elevator. Resourcing items. As you can see, I've been fishing. Lots of pufferfish. And as you can see over here, I've been rather busy. Oh, I have a dog now. And I have some horsies. Look at my horsies. Hello. Hello, horsey. Hello. Yes. I will explain why I have them in a minute, other than the fact that they're cool. They're also aquatic. So, oh, look, beautiful dolphin. I have some turtles. I acquired them from Kay's base. Thanks, Kay, for the turtles. And over here is a future sniffer farm, which is also thanks to Kay, because she bought me some eggs. See, she's a lovely neighbour. She buys me gifts. I keep her company. You know, best neighbour in the world. I've done a lily pad parkour over here, which if I concentrate, I can actually get it right. But it's, a little bit different. This eventually will not be as big, and this will be a boat as well. Down here we have our sheep. I'll just show you underneath. Yes, all the redstone and everything is underneath this dirt pile. I died 3 times building this thing. I drowned. But they're chugging away. And they're producing me some wool, which is good. Doing that. And that's for all the white wool. I'm going to have all the different colours in here if I ever need them. And what do you need to dye wool? You need dyes. So that's what this over here is my flower farm. So you got little levers that you pull. So if you want this colour, oh, that's not working. This one should work though. There we go. That one works, but this is not working. Okay, oops, wrong button. Let's have a look. Now, I don't think I've caused any problems. Oh, actually, that might be it. Oh, that's why. It's in the wrong spot. That is... Okay, so what I need to do is I need to move that to here. Nope. Maybe on top. I'll work it out later. That requires off-camera examination. So we have a little platform back here. I've put in the rails. So we have rails. I have to do some more powered rails because I think since it's underwater, it's a little sluggish. So I've got to get some more of that. I've got to find some gold as well because I'm running out of gold. But I have all my redstone under here, which I've washed out quite a few times. Yes, building underwater with redstone is quite difficult, but it is possible. So that's what all this funness is here for. So I've got the unloader is connected here, and then I've got a dispenser which will shoot up the blocks there. And I've done the same with the sheep farm as well. Okay, let me just swim my way over here. So the sheep get sheared and the wool comes up through this little doody-wacky thing here. So that's how this works. So it's the same, there's a little dispenser under here that shoots out. There it is, under here. And there's like hoppers and stuff. Oh, speaking of dolphins, let me just swim around here for a minute. Yeah. Do you remember Etho's wonderful invention where he put a dolphin in a chamber and squashed it down and had soul sand there? And it kept it alive and stopped it despawning and drowning, which is what dolphins do when you're not in the area. Don't know why they're programmed like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple of dolphins and put them around my base. This way, when I'm got my conduits there and I can swim, I can make life a little easier for myself. So I'm not too sure where or when I'm going to be doing this, but this is an idea. Turns out this base is going to go on a bit of the same theory that Ethos Season 9 base did, which is, you know, dear to my heart because I did spend a lot of time building that base for Etho. So he had an idea that he wanted to do different ways of movement around the base. And now we come to why I have skeleton horses. Let's see if we can do this. Yes. Oh, yes. Woo! So the skeleton horses, the idea with these guys, other than being cool, is that you can ride them. Hello. And I'm going to have some roads. Underwater roads. So the roads will have horses on them. And then if you want to travel around the base, and there'll be conduits so you can breathe, and then you can just ride around the base into various different areas. And if you want to go to a particular part of the base that is not connected by a above wharf or lily pad road, you ride your horse there, you go up some soul sand that should bring you back up to the surface, and then you can get out of the water with the horsey and put a lead on it or put it in a little stable, and then once you're finished there, you can jump back on the horse, just jump over the edge, probably in a designed area so that you're not going to be falling off into the void, and then you can just ride back to where you need to go. I thought that would be fun. So that's the idea of having these guys, and, you know, I like skeleton horses. They're probably one of my favourite mobs, other than the mushroom. Yes, I know I have weird tastes. I like mushroom cows and skeleton things. But that's just me. Hello. I love these guys. But I do have a puppy dog. I need to give him a name. Actually, come here, puppy. I'm going to sit you over here. Out of the garden. Can you get up here? Oh! No. No. Come on, walk to me. Yeah, good puppy. Yeah, come. Oh. I need you up here. Can you get up there? No? Alright. Well, you're there now. There we go. Push him up there. He can watch over the crops. Good boy. Who's a good boy? Yes, hello. I actually quite like these particular dog pattern. They're based on the wild dogs in the African continent. I forget actually what country in Africa they're in, but they are there. They're not very nice in real life, but they're very pretty in Minecraft. Yes, you are. I think that's pretty much the update has been done, yeah. So showing you the smeltery system, which I have to finish off. I'm thinking maybe a crane or something over there, dropping cargo onto it, onto the barge. I also need to put in a dispenser because at the moment all my smeltery goodness goes in here. And yes, I do have a lot of copper. We went coppering in the resource world, Kay and I. But I need to make sure I don't cut off this ship's exit. So if the ship needs to leave, it needs to be able to get past all the wharf. So I'm not too sure where this one will be. But at the moment, I'm dealing with this square. This little square. Oh, yeah. So that's the update for now. I'm going to go back and do a bit more building. I'm going to build a turtle beach and breed these guys. And because, you know, turtle helmets are fun and they're, you know, good to have. Which I should technically actually be using while swimming under the water. But I don't. Oh, actually, do we have enough shells to make a conduit? Let's do that before I go off and do something else. Bit all over the place today. We go down here to my nether wart farm. Since I got feedback about my boot, this area is a lot more, well, roomy now. Before it was very tiny and skinny. Now it's roomy. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? I think my conduit stuff's upstairs. I need to eventually build a better storage system. Here we go. And my shell should be here. I got 8! I can make a conduit! Yes! Magic conduit! Da, 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 da. And you can go there for now. Oh, look at you. Aren't you pretty? You look like some weird eyeball. And it lights up the room too. Gives it a new effect. Oh, I'll just leave that there for now. Oh, yeah. I've got a few little projects that I need to finish off. I need to get some more gold to do the rails. I need to finish that build. And I need to finish this build here and that build there. Oh, busy, busy. So I'm going to keep working away at that. And once I'm done, I'll bring you guys back to various updates and you can see what I've been doing. I finally finished these builds that I was doing. It's taken me a while, but I've got there and it's been another week or so since I've originally did the other bit of an update. But I've had fun and I've relaxed and as you can see, I built a thing, a big, tall thing. This thing behind me here is based on Cub Fan's chicken farm thing. He made one of these for his fireworks because he needed feathers. And since I want to eventually do some fireworks myself, and as you can see, there's my... Oh! Nope, no. Cool. Thought it got stuck there for a minute. It did, but it jumped back up. Boink. Okay, so this isn't just a chicken farm. Hello guys. This is also an oozing farm. Now, I only just realized this was a thing, thanks to one of the mods on SkizzleCraft. Yeah, you can make your own slime. So, before I go do the tour, let's do some sliming. Ah! Ah! Okay, don't open the actual door. Hey, I got a slime head. Woohoo! Oh, baby slime, they're so cute. Okay, we can actually get this. They're getting caught in there, but that's fine. First time I'm using this. Hello guys, look at you. Oh, look at my friends. I got little slimy friends. They're so cute. Just like in my Let's Play. And you're so harmless. Hello. Bouncy, bouncy. I can have little slimy friends now. Alright, I'm going to open this up and I'm going to kill these guys. There we go. Ah! Look at them all! Alright, let's evacuate the slime from here. Oh, how did you guys get stuck back there? Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Not exactly a working farm yet. Oops. I'm gonna clear this up, and then we'll get back to the the tour or the update. While I wait for my chicken chamber to fill up again, as you can see, it's they're filling up, and I believe hopefully he will get stuck there and not be able to make his way out, but we'll find out in a minute. I put some more glass up the top here as well because the items kept shooting out too high and landing on the side, so we'll see if that works as well. But let me show you. Oh, actually, while I'm over here, ta-da! Look, I've done my boot. It doesn't look too bad. The front bit hasn't been built at all. See, still missing the front bit, but this is the little chamber here that shoots out everything up into the little bubble vader. Let me swim back over here. Oh yeah, so that's my ship. It looks okay. Probably, I don't know, I might change it up a bit. I'll get a bit of critiquing done for Kay. Will come and I'll ask her what she reckons and see, maybe change it up a slight bit. The little bit at the end I'm not the overly great with, but my tower, it's basically, it was an old fort turned into a smeltery. So I had a bit of a go at trying to do an interesting patchwork of where it was the original building is stone, and then you've got the wood where the people filled it in who sailed onto this island. And I'll show you over here. I also have a cow hole. Hello. See, I got brown mushrooms now. So yeah, this is the smeltery. We've got a little fire happening here, bit of a effect. We've got the chain should stop the rain. I actually have to check that. So this is the input for all your ores. This is the input for the coal. As you can see by the light, we have enough coal in the system. As we come around here, we go up. And then you can look out onto the ship and the chicken dropper and the other bits of the base. And to get down, you come through here. And this is the system that I showed you at the start. And to get back up, we go up through here, and there we go. Ta-da! And yes, you have to go up to get down. But, you know, why would I make things simple? Okay, that's the smeltery. This is what it looks like. I think it turned out okay. This is the other side of it here. Oh, that was close, nearly fell down. Yeah, so I've tried to make interesting pattern. Yeah, I'm not a world-class builder. Let me just make that clear. I really have to build a tree area too, and make a barge for my cows. Because I was testing those cows with the weaving potion because I needed cobwebs. As we go around this way here, I will show you other builds. I have a lot of boats here at the moment. Okay, so we have a new little bridge. I got rid of the lily pads and I've been using a conduit, which I should have probably used before. And I'll show you what that is down there too. So this little bridge is so that you can row your boat through, and there's a little access. And I have my sniffer barge, like my sniffer barge. It's pretty cool. They're just doing the sniffery things. Hey guys, how you doing? Yep. And I've been saving up sniffer eggs. Let's do a bit of breeding while we're here. I don't know if I need this many sniffer eggs. There we go. Ding. Oh. Let's just throw that back in there so you can watch the egg go up the chute. And it will in a minute. Patience. There we go. Bloop, bloop. There we go. So we have a nice supply of sniffer eggs here, and I've been planting my flowers so they can grow, and now I have access to cyan and orange dye. So this is my dye area, mainly if I need to dye the sheep or if I need dye for anything else. Come through here. Oop, there we go. Ah! Where am I? I'm lost. I'm lost. Oh, there you go. I made a big area down here, so eventually what will be down here will be a cocoa bean farm for brown dye. Then we'll have a farm for sea pickles for lime green dye, and then there'll be a cactus farm, which will be not actually down here, but this is where the smelting system will be for the pickles and the cactus. There's also another little gate here if you ever need to go in there. Out here will be a floating barge with cactus in it. So I'm thinking of a barge with a giant cactus on the top, and inside it's got little cactuses, and then there'll be a chute which will be here that will flow into the base of the ship. As you can see, it's quite big, but sniffers are very heavy. Oh, and I haven't quite finished the facade on this. I was talking with Kay, and I'm going to put a little sheep's face here, and she mentioned maybe have sheep legs dangling and then a sheep bum on the other side. I thought that would be cool. But my sheep farm is pretty much done, the top of it anyway. Got the little tubes at the back here so you can watch. So when you sail from this direction, because about out that way is the trading hall. Oh, there we go. And I'm doing yellow wool at the moment. I just want to get a nice stock of wool. Got some nice white one, got some red, and now I have some yellow, which I will put in here. As you can see, it's the first yellow wool I've picked up. And I'll fill that chest up, and then I'll move on to the other colours. So in this area alone, I'll have magenta, yellow, red, and pink, and then cyan and orange over that way, and underneath I have lime green dye, green dye, and brown dye. So lots of dyes. So if I ever need any dyes, I'll have, I think that's majority of them that you can actually build farms for. I know blue is usually lapis or the flowers, the cornflowers. I don't think there's actually... You can't make dye from flowers for those colours other than the cornflower, and there's no cornflowers around here. So that's the sheep farm, and then there's my barge with my sniffers on there. Got to be big to hold the weight. Ah, let me show you. This here is a not quite complete... I'm trying to do a drown farm. I'll have to go and have a look at some tutorials, but I was just fiddling with an idea at the moment. And the idea is that they walk down here. Oop, and fall in here. Not sure if it work, but it's mainly just to keep them off my back and maybe get a few tridents because I'll need them for the base. So I might put a few of these around. I'll have to work it out though. It's still a work in progress. But I think that is pretty much it for the updates. So yeah, that would be cool, like a cool little sheep block. I might actually change this from wood to maybe wool. Maybe have like white wool on the side so it looks like a sheep's in the underneath holding the farm up. That would be funny. But I do like probably my sniffer barge. I'm very happy with my sniffer barge. Just, it looks cool. So, let's see how many chickens we have in our chicken ficator thingy over here, and if we've got enough, we'll have another go at doing the oozing potions. Got a few. Okay, it looks like they can't get out. Because that's a whole block and that's one. So yeah, so... Alright, let's test it. And let's see how we go. Okay, slimes are stuck. Can the babies get out? Yes, the babies can get out, but that's... that's fine. Slash, slash, slash. Oh, it looks like they get pushed through the glass. That's interesting. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, no. Maybe they are getting pushed through the glass. Maybe it's an entity thing because they're not a complete block, maybe? Who knows? I have to have... Ah! Come here, you. Sorry, guys. You're all gotta die now. Oh, actually, what I do want to do before I do head off and finish this episode is... Since I have a slime head now, I want to see what a slime head sounds like. There we go. Pick up my slime balls. I'm going to have so much slime. So much slime. I'll keep that little dude on the deck. He may get in the way of the mine carts, though. Oop, there's another one down here. Can't let you survive. Thank you. What do you want? Yes, slime for days. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'm going to have a tester and see what... Now, I've got a note block. I had one I was testing out my drowned head before. I used drowns in my roller coaster from last season. And little boxes down here. Thank you very much. And I kept my slime head. Should be in the bag. Here we go. Okay, let's see what it sounds like. Ah, cool. Squishy noises. I do actually like the drown sound though. The drown sound is pretty cool. Where is my drowned head? There you are. Makes the gurgly noises. Cool. Well, I think that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for being patient with me. And I hope you enjoyed all my builds that I've been doing. I've had a lot of fun and I've been enjoying myself a lot more. So please remember to like and subscribe, comment if you feel like it, let me know how I'm going, and remember, this has been Wishingwell, and thank you very much for watching, and have a lovely day.